Ah, there I am. Hello, good morning. I just woke up. I just woke up once again. I'm very tired, but I will do my best because today is Q&A. Anything. I think I just need water. That's what I need to wake up. I slept like I didn't even go to bed that late. But I just slept all day. Till like now. Maybe my body is just recovering. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. I think the worst part is we barely have any questions to answer, I think. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Only 14 questions this time. I think it's my fault though, because I didn't really like promote it this week. I was so busy like trying to do other things that I just kind of forgot. But I do have the Q&A thing open here on the YouTube side. So in case you guys have any questions, feel free to send them. I think YouTube might be a little bit better to accept questions because it doesn't get, a lot of questions don't get filtered as well, because I kind of wonder what got filtered through here. But good morning everyone. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Black Friday everyone. Happy Black Friday everyone. We're gonna go shopping later. Yeah. We do have streams happening all this week actually. Let me show you. I mean, for the weekend, we do have weekend streams happening. We didn't get to do our Step Mania foot can stream yesterday. Mostly because I was just really tired and I really wanted to like take a break for once. But today we're getting back in the gear of things and we're gonna do monthly Q&A right now. And then we're going to be shopping for Operation Santa, our Christmas charity event part 2. We found our weeaboo kid, chat. I'm so excited. We found our weeaboo kid, and I couldn't be more happier with this pick, actually. Because despite it, it's a preteen, and despite the taste in anime, I'm just very happy we found a weeb kid. Let me show you their letter. I want to give you all this update. Okay, so this was the letter that they put on the website. And as you can see, I think we struck gold, chat. We struck literal gold with this one. So her name is Mia. She's from Virginia. She's 10 years old and her favorite color is red. Clothing size is 8, shoe size is 3. But she would like a Nezuko figurine, a Nezuko kimono, Nezuko shoes, Nezuko stuffy, Nezuko horns. Because Nezuko has horns, right? And then she wants an Airy costume. I don't know what an Airy costume is. She wants the Demon Slayer books, sketchbook, sharpener, My Hero Academia books, sharpen color pencils, Posca markers, a tent to put in her room, chopsticks, hot chocolate, dog locket, stuff to make sushi, blueberry, flake flower candle. That's like cocaine when I first read it, so I also thought it was funny. Decorations for her room, draw on stickers, and then strawberry jam or strawberry gum. So this is like literally the easiest thing in the world to like shop for because there's so much Demon Slayer out there compared to like other series. So I'm thinking we'll get her all the Nezuko stuff and all the Demon Slayer and My Hero Academia books, and then like some and then like all the sketch stuff. I think that's all we can really afford. So I'll be having a tip jar open for you guys to donate things to this Santa letter that we adopted. I'm also gonna be shopping personally for the other ladies, so you guys don't have to worry about that one. I might try to find it on Amazon, but I'm very happy with this letter. I'm glad we got it. I'm very happy. Yippee! Yeah, DVS is surplus, especially today. Now it's gone out of vogue, sorta. This kid's a bona fide certified. Right? I'm so happy we found our bona fide weeb. I was so worried we wouldn't find one, especially around like the teenage. They're preteen, but it's the best we could do, I think, under these circumstances. I'm just really happy that we found a what do you call it? We found a weeb. Happy we found a weeb. Yay! Okay, schedule though. Rest of the schedule. Tomorrow we got I might do Bucky's mukbang in the morning, actually, because they only serve the kolaches from like 4. I think it's 4 in the morning to like 10. 4 I think it's like 4 to 11. They don't have the kolaches all day, and I really wanted to eat a kolache, so yeah, I'm gonna do a Bucky's mukbang. Come by for my Bucky's mukbang, and then we're gonna have a yappy-thon on Sunday. At that time, at least. That time is gonna stay solid. The buckbang, yeah. But yeah, that's the rest of our week looks like. Next week is gonna be even worse, I think. I gotta figure out how to do Irium streams next week, because holy shit, VCat starts next week, and then I think Infinite Nikki is also releasing next week as well. Yeah, it's releasing on Wednesday, December 4th at 6 p.m. Or actually, I think it's 5 p.m. my time. So I think I'm doing a collab with Midas and a couple other VTubers who are going to be also playing Infinite Nikki. If you don't know what Infinite Nikki is, if you heard of the game Love Nikki, which is a dress-up game for mobile devices, yeah, this is the only time I'm signing my life away to the Chinese. Because I'm a woman and I just really like dress-up games, and you can't stop me. This is my only time. This is where my social credit finally goes up. My social credit will finally go up after playing this game for once, and I will. And maybe the Chinese government will forgive me for all the shit talk that I do. Hello, Kat. Thank you so much for membership for 16 months. Happy 16th anniversary to us. Thank you so much. Oh, I really need some water. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water real quick, and I will say hi to everyone, so feel free to stick around. And what's Style Savvy? It's nothing like Style. It's actually way better than Style Savvy. Way better than Style Savvy. The fact that it's also combines gaming and crafting, and you get to be multiplayer. I'm very happy about that. Gonna be my first Infinite Nikki, even though I never heard of the series before. It's so cute. I love it. Okay, never mind. I don't want water anymore. I want to gush about Nikki. I want to gush about Love Nikki and Infinite Nikki and Shiny Nikki. Okay, give me like 3 minutes to gush about it. So, again, if you never heard of it, it's pretty much a dress-up game series that used to originally be for mobile phones called Love Nikki. I think it got shut down though. I don't remember. I used to play it very religiously though. It was such a fun game. Basically, you would dress up and then you would compete. You would compete against other girls with like your outfits, kind of like Dress to Impress, but way cuter and way more anime. Hold on, Love Nikki. I'll show you guys a screenshot. Maybe you've seen it before. Used to look something, yeah, the layout literally used to look exactly like this. It was just a simple dress-up game. Okay, that won't show, never mind. Let's try this one maybe. There we go. It's a little bit small. So yeah, you would just make like your best outfits according to like different themes, and then bam, this is the original. This was truly the original. What do you call it? Dress to Impress. This is what Dress to Impress wishes it could be, but it's not, because it's not as cute and not as anime. Here's like some other like little outfits that were like in the game. Oh, here's like a whole spread. I used to have like little mini challenges you would do, like little maps to like obtain like other dress up items, and there was gacha and everything. But the great thing about the one that's gonna be releasing this coming week, the one's gonna be releasing this coming week is pretty much like a huge upgraded version of like both this original mobile game, another game called Shiny Nikki, which is like a 3D version of it, but a little bit scruff. And then, yeah. So I'm quite excited. I think Meet Us, and I gotta ask Meet Us if we're gonna be doing a release event together. We were like, yeah, we should do one, but then we never really got like down to like scheduling anything. But since I have a solid time now, I think I could do it, and I'm quite excited about it. Yeah, so look forward to me, and I don't know if you know who Meet Us is, but she's another VTuber. Very based. And yeah, we might do Infinite Nikki collab to like get started in the game. Because it's also been a while since I played the last Infinite Nikki, or a Nikki based game. Because I think the last one I ever played was the original one, Love Nikki. And again, I played that one so religiously growing up, and like, oh my gosh. I watched like clips and other streamers play like the other like Shiny Nikki and everything, but it just didn't hit as good as the original. So I can't wait to do anything. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait for the release. Been waiting. It's gonna be on PC as well. It's gonna be on mobile, PC, and gaming consoles. And I gotta make sure I pre-register for it actually. Infinite Nikki. It's woman time, chat. This is my one time a year I'm allowed to be woman. How can I pre-reg? Okay, pre-reg. Okay, I think I already did this. I gotta double check. Hold on. Okay. I hope that helps. I don't know if I actually did it. Oh, do we use the Q&A in YouTube? You can use that, or you can use the weight box, whichever one works for you. Yes, this is my one time a year I'm allowed to be girly pop. Okay, enough about Shiny Nikki. Sorry to yap about Shiny Nikki. What is going on downstairs? I don't know what's going on downstairs. Okay, anyways. Oh god, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh, we gotta greet everyone. That's right. We gotta greet everyone. Because yes, today we're doing monthly Q&A. And I'm quite excited. Although we didn't get enough questions, I think. But we'll make do. I was gonna say hello to everyone. And drop a emote, drop a hi in the chat. And I'll say hi back to you. Oh, I'm so tired. And while you guys do that, let's go say hello to our lurkers and watchers. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. No matter what you guys are doing, working hard, playing hard, studying hard, or watching about at a later time. I appreciate every single one of you guys here, and I hope you have a lovely day. Have a lovely day, everyone. Oh, thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Auntie brought me water. Thank you. Wake up. Wake up. You wanted to. You wanted to. You wanted to. Na 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 na. Okay, I'm awake. Anyways, alright, let's go say hello to A-Dog, Casper, D, Daddy Lang, Ernesto, Gasper, Helmet, Jem, Joe, Lazy, Nobody, Pata, Rusty, Sunblend, and Shunny, and Sirith, and Vangana, and Super Sunny. Welcome in, guys. How are you? This is Midtown Acapella. Hope I had a great holiday. Thank you. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'm still in turkey coma. I think I am too, but like I'm more in the meat coma, if that makes sense. Winston, hello to you as well. Welcome in, welcome. Yeah, I didn't have turkey. I only had one piece of turkey yesterday because I'll be real with you. The turkey at 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗁 was kind of mid. It was like the most mid turkey I think I ever had. And I was kind of sad about that. So, yeah, I'm what's that noise? Oh, can you hear that? Wait, you guys shouldn't be able to hear that. Hold on. I should have my thing to not hear that. Is it on the wrong? Wavelength stream. Yeah, that should be the one where it doesn't, where you guys don't hear anything from downstairs. What is going on? Wavelength, because that's the vacuum. That's the vacuum. What is going on? The hair dryer we hear. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be unprofessional. Let me get, okay, that should hopefully hide it. Does that hide it? I think we're good now. Who's vacuuming? My aunt. Who else could it be? Who else lives here with me? That was my tinnitus. I thought you guys wouldn't be hearing that because I had the microphone set up to where you guys can't hear that. Maybe that will also help. Hold on. Maybe that's also why. Wait. Hold on. I know what it was. Okay, never mind. I knew what it was. The sensitivity on my microphone was up all the way. Okay. Yeah, now it doesn't pick up. And now you guys can still hear me laugh and everything. Okay, let me add these last two questions from the weight box and then we'll get started with our Q&A today. We will get started with the Q&A. That one and that one. Open. Okay. And if you guys have any questions, oh, I got two more. Hold on, I got two more. Save. And then save. Okay, let me get these two. Hold on, two more. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. Okay. Dude, chat. Okay, hold on. One more yappy for you guys. I got really sick last night, I think. Like, I think I just had like mini food poisoning. Because I was like, but then again, I don't know if it was actually food poisoning. Because last night in the middle of playing Deadlock, I just got this pounding headache. And I got nauseous really, really bad. Like, I couldn't explain. I've never gotten this sick while playing a video game. And then I told my aunt, hey, I don't feel good. I'm going to lay down in bed. And she got really worried about me. So she came and checked on me. And she's like, dude, you're cold to the touch. You probably got food poisoning from Fogo. I'm like, oh, God. Because I felt like I wanted to vomit so bad. But I've also had headaches where, like, I've been nauseous because of how bad the headache was. And I will say, this headache took up, like, half of, like, my brain. It was just pounding half of it. And I was, like, really concerned for, like, a hot second. So I was like, oh my god, what if I'm having, like, a brain aneurysm or something? But then I took a quick nap. And that's probably why I'm also very sleepy, is because I did take a late nap. And all that, so... You know, just girly things. You know, just suffering from a massive headache to the point it makes you vomit. Just girly things, teehee. Oh my goodness, you guys keep sending more questions. And I keep adding these. Maybe it's good that I'm stalling so that you guys can get these questions in. Okay. Three more on the docket. Open. Okay. Last refresh. Okay. I don't think there's anyone. She's pregnant, chat. No, I didn't end up bombing yesterday, which is good. But at the same time, holy shit, it just kind of sucked. Okay. Let's commence with the monthly Q&A. It is monthly Q&A time, chat. Also, take a last good look at this layout because I'm going to Christmasify it between the streams. So, yeah, get one last good look before it gets Christmasified. By the way, hello, Jaeger. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Plus, you probably won't feel a massive brain aneurysm. Yeah, I didn't get an aneurysm, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that has to be a good thing, right? Right? First question. Right? Okay, here's our first question for today. And it is this. The month ended so quickly, so it's almost Christmas. Yippee! You're one of the people I'm thankful for. You're one of the people I'm thankful for. Forget to tell you yesterday. Sorry, no problem. Every stream with you is fun. Thank you. Also, time for my monthly proposal. Hi, Jaeger. I'd be even more thankful to give me the honor of being the insert Thanksgiving themed metaphor for wife. My pilgrimy? My pilgrimy? My pilgrimy. Yeah, I think that's it. What's a female pilgrim? A pilgrimy? Yeah. What plans do you have for Christmas? So of course going to Japan, real quick, and then I'm coming technically on Christmas Eve. Coming back on Christmas Eve, like on Christmas Eve. Q&A is closed? No, it's not. You can submit questions. Just use the YouTube function, and you can, you can send in the question. So yeah. So I'm going to be traveling on Christmas Eve back home to America. And then, Christmas Day, I may do a stream. I haven't decided yet. I might be jet lagged enough to do a stream, but do look forward to lots of holiday streams from Japan as well. You take time off for a family either. I hope you have whatever you do, you're happy doing it. Thank you. This is a quick John to Japan. No biggie. Well, I have to work. It is kind of a big deal. I do have to work. I make money, thankfully, but I'm also doing my first ever performance in Japan. Look at that. Wow. Hold on. Is this the updated one? I guess this is the updated poster. Yippee! Yep, I'm gonna be performing in Japan for the first time, chat. Wow. She's performing in Japan for the first time. And she's quite excited about it. But yeah, I'll be performing at VRoid Real, which is a VR, it's like a VR chat event but held in real life. And I will be on December 21st at 1650 JST at the virtual, at Ikebukuro Sunshine City Cultural Center, building 2-floor Exhibition Hall D in the VRoid Real community stage. Yippee! So I'm excited. You speak fluently? Hell no. No one does. No, I don't. But I've been practicing my script I'm going to be saying for Japan. Plus, I do know some off-the-bat key phrases I could say too. So, yay! And I get to sing a whole Japanese set list, and I'm quite excited. My singing teacher said we're on track for it to be a good performance. And I'm excited. Yay! But yeah, so that's one reason I'm going. I'm also going for meetings for my work. I'm going to be doing some holiday shopping over there because I do have family that's coming over to visit me literally right after I come back. And then, yeah, I'm just going to probably take it easy. I may go to the ski resorts up here, actually. May go up to the ski resorts. I've always wanted to, but we don't have any ski rental gear. Sorry, I hear my aunt yelling at my dogs. And now I'm worried. Okay. Oh, why is this moving? Oh, no, don't move. Is that good? Okay. I don't know why that was moving. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I may go to the ski resorts because we wanted to spend the New Year's up in the mountains. So I'm totally not going to be reliving my high school musical fantasy or anything like that. No. And then Ariam's fun and glad you introduced it to us. I'm glad I hope everyone's enjoying Ariam. Take care and shine bright like the shooting star idol you are. Thank you, Jaeger. Thank you. I hope you had a good Christmas as well. And I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Alright, next question we have here is this one. How do I approach friends I haven't talked to in years? I feel awkward every time I think of doing it. Sometimes it's just a little bit of like, hey, what's up? I know we haven't talked in a while, and I recognize that. Life's just been really freaking crazy and busy for me, but I've been wanting to reach out and reconnect for a while. How are you doing? What you up to? How's X, Y, and Z family members? Me, myself, I've been doing X, Y, and Z, and, you know, all that jazz. That's kind of how, like, I approach it, at least. What kind of stuff have you watched? What do you mean? It's a very vague question. Plus, all questions need to be submitted to the Q&A function here on the pinned messages. So please submit them there. I won't be answering anything from chat. So yeah, that's kind of like how I would approach it. Just be like, hey, I know it's been a while. Life has been crazy. Sorry for not keeping in contact. But I really want to reconnect with. How can you guys hear that? What is going on with my microphone today? You guys should not be able to hear the sounds from downstairs. I have it set up to where you can't. I would just say hi. Well, a simple hi is like kind of awkward in my opinion. I don't think I would talk to anyone who would just say like hi to me, like that's it. Tell them you've been watching Nyaru. Do not tell them you've been watching a VTuber. That is kind of cringe. Unless they also shared the hobby of watching VTubers or like watching anime. I would not mention that unless you have like shared hobbies. But I would personally, the average person would not just say hi back to someone who only says hi. That's just really awkward social media etiquette, and no one really replies to anyone who says that. Just deal with the awkward. I mean, either way, it's going to be awkward, but also having a little bit of explanation, a little bit more than just like, hi, how you doing? Or hi, how's it been? You know, taking the effort to actually like, you know, show that you show yourself making the effort. And I think that's going to make it less awkward. Because actually, I just had this happen to me yesterday. And I think this is a good example. So yesterday I made a tweet about 𝗟R𝘆 because I realized, yeah, it's been over a year since like 𝗟R𝘆 disbanded. And I was like, you know, kind of like, you know, very sad about that. And one of our members that not a lot of people know existed due to their life circumstances getting in the way when they first joined, they weren't able to properly like introduce themselves, or like they were kind of like I don't want to say like a hidden member of 𝗟R𝘆, but they were still a member nonetheless. It's just the circumstances of their life really took control when they first started out, and they didn't get to properly like stream with us and everything. Their name was Valentine. They were basically the Cupid VTuber. Hold on, do I have a picture? Do I have a picture of them? I wonder if I do. Let's see. Okay, there's their ex. Valentine looks something like this, and I love their model. They made their own model. I thought it was so cute. Let's see. See, I need a good picture of them. Here we go. This is a good picture of them. Yay! Wow, Valentine! This was like our hidden like the hidden 𝗟R𝘆 member that not a lot of people got to like meet too much, because again their life circumstances took control. But they're back as a VTuber now, and they DM'd me last night saying like they made it super simple too. I hope you're doing okay, Nyaru. Reading that post got me a little emotional, not gonna lie. And I hope everyone's taking care of themselves. It literally was just as simple as, you know, just being like, hey, I saw that, or like, hey, I noticed something, and like, you know, I hope you're taking care, and like, life's been just crazy. Like, it was a perfect way to like reintroduce yourself to like an old friend who you haven't talked to in a while. And yeah, now all of us are back in contact with Valentine, which we're all very excited about that. So if you guys would like to support them, they do streaming actually. They still stream. Very late though. They stream very late for our time zone. Actually really cool. The Bell got back on their feet. Yeah, they definitely got back on their feet. They actually moved to a completely new country due to circumstances I'm not allowed to talk about. But I've already seen their model, but never had a chance to check out their streams before they had to stop streaming. Yeah, exactly. I remember what their model looked like, but I didn't know their name. Yeah, it was Valentine. It was Valentine. But I guess that's like a really good example of like, you know, reintroducing yourself to like an old friend. Like all they did was just be like, hey, I saw like that 𝗟𝘆𝘆𝗶𝗺 post you made, and I hope everyone's doing well, and like what's everyone up to, and all this. Like that, it literally it was simple as that for them to get back in contact with me. So it can be as simple or as complex as you want it to be, but also don't overthink it. And if they don't end up replying, they just weren't your friend in the first place, and you need to find a new friend. Find a new friend. I'm so glad I'm able to talk about that, because I was gonna like vaguely bring it up, or not like vaguely, but like lightly bring it up. But then I saw this question, I was like, oh, this is such a perfect chance to like talk about that. So yeah, they take charge of it and go ahead and admit to being wrong. They can't really be mad if you ever accept the responsibility for a situation. Yeah, and even then, most people who lose contact with like, you know, old friends or anything, life gets busy, and 99% of the time, at least from my experiences, they've always been super understanding of like, you know, life getting in the way and us getting distracted. So don't sweat it too much. Yeah, it's gonna be awkward, but it's not that big of a deal either. Another brown lady I was not aware of. Actually, they go by he, technically. Technically, they went by he, but that's just Valentine. Yeah, thank you for this question though. I hope it helps out. Question, step on me. No. Who will win in a fight? 1 7-foot brown woman versus a raptor, or 100 miniature brown woman versus a raptor? Now, it depends on how tiny are the brown women. Because a raptor, they don't have like little hands to like, you know, grab everything, okay? Or they have hands. Yeah, they have hands, but they can't really reach like the ground. And then their mouths are like very, very narrow. So they won't be able to, you know, eat a lot of the miniature brown woman, you know? So I think if they were to, I gotta close the door, I'm sorry. Okay, hopefully you guys won't be able to hear shit downstairs. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be unprofessional. Sorry if my sound is bothering everyone today. Okay, anyways, if it's a 100 miniature brown woman, they'll be able to, like, you know, climb on top and, like, eat the raptor. Yeah. Are they working together in a group effort? Or they're working together in a group effort. Because that's how brown women work. Yeah. That's my belief. That is my belief. Have you ever had old friends DM you because they saw you being posted about in a random forum board, or they look? Yes, I've had that happen before. I always have that happen. And it sucks that the only time they pay attention to me is when they see me on a forum board. I wish they would talk to me instead of like reporting whatever little rumor or drama they have to me. I've dropped those friends if anything. Okay, is Santa real? Yes, he is very much real, and if you don't believe in him, you're no fun. Nyaru, if you could collab with any idol in a VTuber 3D concert, who would you choose? Also, win 3D concert at 𝗕𝗏𝗁. I would like to do a 3D concert at 𝗕𝗏𝗁, but it's also the technology itself is very, very expensive, and unfortunately, I'm not well known enough for a lot of like those 3D technology companies to work with. They really only want to work with like very big VTubers, or like VTubers who have like a very strong fan base, who will come out like all out for them. So it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's kind of hard because either I have to pay them a lot of money to convince them to work with me, or I have to be of like really, really big notability status for them to like approach me with anything. So 3D concert probably not until we not until we boost up all those numbers and like maybe release some original music and kind of convince them that we're worth that sort of opportunity. But if I were to choose any idol for a VTuber 3D concert, I would like to do a concert with Mint one day. Mint Phantom, yeah. I would like to do a concert with her, and we could do all of our favorite AKB and Demba Gumi songs. Yeah. Can 𝗟𝘆REM help with that? Possibly, but they don't specialize in 3D technology. They only specialize in their app. They get me connected through like different event opportunities that they have on the app. But again, it will probably be something like way later, like a couple of years down the line for them to even consider anything like that. They need to start very small. They gotta start very small, unfortunately. So things like big 3D concerts probably won't come until we reach a really big milestone with 𝗟𝘆REM, or it becomes really successful and pops off. So yeah, it's really not that simple of like, you know, having networking. You gotta have the cost and have the net worth for a lot of like these 3D companies to work with you. And unfortunately, I don't meet either of those qualifications. So it'll be a while. And even if I do win something from like the 𝗟𝘆REM events, it's gonna take a lot of hard work from you guys, because that probably won't be a free stars event. That'll probably be a gift event, which is pretty much spam as many gifts and try to get as many gift points as possible. So yeah, but I'd like to do a 3D concert with Mint one day. I just want to sing. I want to perform Triangle Dreamer with her. That is my goal. I want to perform Triangle Dreamer with maid Mint. It's crazy. I only know Mint right about she was gonna graduate a year ago. Now I've actually been a fan of her since the beginning. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been a fan of her ever since she started VTubing. So it's really crazy to see her come back, and I guess a lot of people now know her because of previous dreams that she had, you know? Yeah. So yeah, that is my hot take. I want to perform with Mint, specifically perform Triangle Dreamer. And I will probably never have a 3D concert unless I reach some sort of notable status and able to afford it. Yeah, right now I can't afford it. And I am not of notable enough status to have a 3D concert. And no one wants to work with me, so it's fine. Okay. Ghosts disappear and reappear all the time. Didn't know about a minute until my G took me to an MGS panel at Anime Fest. Man, you guys really missed out on pre-pop-off Mint. That was like some really keynote times. I really wish you guys gave her a chance like back in the day. I wanted to see my 𝗟𝘆ście succeed, but then she graduated and went somewhere else. Yeah, I was a fan before. I was a fan before it was cool. I think 3D is a little overrated personally. Nah, I don't think it's overrated. I think it's like a really big milestone for someone to be able to like move around in more than a 2D form. And if I can do that like on official capacity one day, that'll be just dream come true. Chocolate idol. What is your favorite chocolate to eat? I like milk chocolate actually. What's a good chocolate to gift? Those little chocolate variety packs, especially Lindt chocolates. Lindt chocolates are like the best thing to give to someone. Yeah, especially they come in like the variety packs. For me, although it would have to be like ones that don't have any like allergies in it, or like, you know, peanut or nut allergies, especially if you know that person has like a nut allergy. From there, why are people not thankful on Thanksgiving but only thankful to be able to get more in debt the next day? That's just American capitalism. That's just our culture. Thank you for the question. Why is it that I always seem to attract dudes? To each their own. More power to you. More than ladies. And if I do attract a lady, why must I always get in my own way and push away, thus living in regret? It sounds like you have confidence issues, bro. I think you just got confidence issues. Why do you have the need to push them away? What's going on internally that you feel the need to push away someone who's trying to get closer to you? I think I don't think it's the issue of you attracting dudes, but I think it's more of like, I think you just have, or just become gay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I don't think they want to. I don't think we should force someone to be gay, you know, if they don't want to, because it sounds like they don't want to. That's not how they roll. Bros before hoes, that too. Bros before hoes, but I think they mean this in like a, I think this question is more of a therapist here. Yeah, like I don't think I'm qualified to really like answer this, but really, I think what it boils down to is, I think you have personal issues, and I think you need to go see a therapist about it, and maybe try, I don't know, just try and be a little more confident. I feel bad because like I don't know. He forced me to be gay. Okay, that's different. That is different because that is funny ha-has. I think this dude is being serious. But I think this the big red flag for me is like you're already admitted to pushing away people. Like you get in the way and you push away. You gotta figure out the core of why you do that. And then once you figure out why you do that, I feel like you'll finally get your answer and like start fixing things. Like, were you conditioned as like a kid to like push people away? Did something happen in your life where it's just like you're afraid to get closer to people because of rejection? Which is totally valid. I'm not saying that's like a wrong thing. But of course that's not for me to figure out. That is for you to figure out. I don't have the solution to that, buddy. I'm sorry. And you may also want to go see a male therapist, by the way. Don't have a woman. If you're a man, you need a man therapist. If the therapy office you go to assigns you a woman, that is a horrible therapist office, and you should never go back there. Really, men only understand men issues and women only understand women issues. It's the same. I would say the same thing if a woman were to be assigned to a male therapist. I think that's just a little bit inappropriate because, you know, they don't understand like the feelings or like what women really go through, you know? That's how I feel. I think you gotta go. It's not really my issue to, or not really my issue, but not really my thing to solve for you. It's something you have to solve yourself. Once you get to the core of it, then you can figure out why you do that. I don't know if that makes sense. I get the same feeling when I first started going to the gym and only muscular dudes complimented my looks. I think they're just trying to boost you up. I don't think they're trying to be gay. I think they're just trying to make you feel good because, you know, you're at a gym. It's already a very vulnerable place to be at. And if another dude can just come up to you and be like, hey, you're doing a good job. Like, hey, you're looking really good. Like, keep up the good work. I think that's actually really positive. I don't think you should see it as, you know, people trying to hit on you. They're just trying to make you feel good and make you feel happy and proud for going to the gym. Because not a lot of people can go to the gym and, you know, do the workouts and keep up like a schedule and everything. What if the therapist is gay? Is he, and if he's kind of really hot and I'm shy, what do I do? I don't think you should fuck your doctor or your therapist. That's my hot take. That's my hot take. Okay, next question. Favorite trash TV show, 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé is one of the greatest hit trash TV shows on the fucking planet. And you cannot change my mind. I love 90 Day Fiancé. I love the fucking trash. The fucking trash drama. The trash moments. Just everything about it is like the peaks of trash. And I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Get them gains and compliments. Bro wants to compliment the cat. That's like that's like thinking the cashier loves you because she was being nice. It's just gym bros being gym bros. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's like anything too deep. But yeah, 90 Day Fiancé. What about the Kardashians? No, that's like actual disgusting television. I wouldn't even count that as trash TV. That's just slop. That's actual slop. I don't deface trash TV because trash TV is just ironic TV. We watch it because we know it's bad. Kardashians is the equivalent to TikTok brain rot. It's actually really bad to watch, and you will actually lose IQ when you watch it. At least with trash TV like 90 Day Fiancé, you can actively make fun of it. Okay, what's a gun you want to own? Not for defense or anything, just because you think it looks cool. So my lawyer has advised me I can't talk about the gun I want to own because it's from an era that's kind of gab. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, and also the ATF, I know you're watching this, so fuck you. Own this, pants grab. Have you seen the Amazing Digital Circus merch? I think you like the new Pomni plush. Yeah, I've seen it, and honestly, it's kind of mid. Not gonna lie. I don't like the. I don't get why she's a hamster. If I had to be honest with you, it's cute, but not worth adding to my collection. TBQH, not. Not really what I want to own. However, I think there is there was it the Jack plush? Hold on. Glitch TV merch. Okay, Glitch plays. Yeah, there's a I think there's a where is it? Glitch Productions. There we go. Oh yeah, no, it's a Jack purse and keychain. I really want the Jack backpack and the Jack or not Jack's. He's saying Jack. I want the Jack's backpack and the Jack's keychain. The rest of it's kind of mid merch. I'll be real with you. I didn't really like this merch drop that much, but the keychain I might at least get it. I might also get that big Pomni plush and maybe the Pomni jacket. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah, no, that hamster one's kind of mid. I'll be real with you. That was like the middest fucking, what do you call it? Digital Circus merch I think I've seen so far. I don't get it. I don't get it. You ever heard of Flat Talk? It would be the worst or best viewing experience. I have, but I don't have TikTok downloaded because I don't believe in putting Chinese propaganda apps on my devices. Okay, who would be Santa's Hololive Oshi? I thought about this one for a bit, and I think it would be 𝗿𝗁𝗁. I think Santa would really like 𝗦𝗁𝗿𝗁𝗁. Mostly because of colors, and because she's so goofy silly. Just like how Santa's goofy silly. So I think 𝗿𝗁𝗁 would be his Oshi. Yeah. Or maybe Lammy. Lammy also might be a good pick as well for Santa, because, you know, Lammy is basically the snow. She's basically a snow elf. We can look at more. It's either one of those two. It's either one of those two. Okay. Hololive JP, right? Yeah. Yeah, it'd be 𝗿𝗁𝗁 or Nami from EN. For ID, I would probably pick Kayla. I would pick Kayla because she's a rock and she can give out coal. I feel like that would be a good Oshi. For English, I think I'd have to pick either Bales or I think I have to pick Bale. Yeah, Bales because she's a rat and, you know, she's like a little tiny mouse. And then for Devis, I think I would pick who would I pick from Devis? Probably Kanade. Yeah, probably Kanade. I think that's all my picks. Maybe Korone too, because she has like the Christmas tree outfit and everything. She loves all that shit. Oh, maybe Fauna or Moonmei too. Moonmei might be a good pick too. Moonmei might be a good pick. But I think my top two picks were 𝗿𝗁𝗁 and Lami. That's who I think Santa's Oshis would be. What's more important to you, the memories of the past or hopes of the future? I think a good balance of both can be healthy. But But if I really had to pick, I think the hopes for the future might be one of the might be very, very important because it keeps you motivated. It keeps you going in life to, like, you know, eventually you'll reach like your goals and everything. And I don't know, I think I'd be very happy about that. But Mocha-John, I don't think that would be Santa's Oshis. I think that would be good dogs. I think that would definitely be on the top of his nice list. But there's a lot better for if we're keeping Santa in mind, it would be a lot better for it to be either Polka or Lamy. Corona is a real Sonic. Yes, Corona is Sonic Oshis is Corona, so that's why I didn't really like think about it, despite her having like the Christmas tree outfits and everything. But anyways, next question. We're on the next question. Yeah, I think hopes for the future would be the most important because at least it keeps you motivated to keep going. So why stream on Kick? I remember you were skeptical about it before, but maybe I'm misremembering. So no, we're not streaming on Kick. What about Subaru? We're moving on to the next question. Sorry. I am actually not gonna be streaming on Kick. I got cold feet when wanting to do the Set Mania stream. I'll be real with you. I just really don't want to subject myself to possible harassment on that platform, given that, you know, first of all, brown skin VTuber. I also get angry very, very easily when I'm confronted with like stupid people. And yeah, it's just, I got cold feet for it. So I still am skeptical about it. I don't wish to be on a site that has gambling. Yeah, I probably redo that Set Mania stream next week, for Twitch and YouTube stream. So look forward to it. I'm thinking about maid cafes in Japan. Where can you find a good maid cafe in Japan? Akihabara is honestly one of the best places to get like really original cafes, actually. If you want a more butler type cafe, I recommend going to Ikebukuro. There's Swallowtail Maid Cafe. But are there more niche and not well-known ones maid cafe better than the more popular ones? Yes, there are some really, really good ones. I will say my favorite niche one. My favorite niche maid cafe, and you for those that have already watched me, you already know which one I'm going to talk about, is this one. It's called New Type, and it's a cross-dressing boys or boys cross-dressing as girls cafe, and actually Connor, Iron Mouse's friend Connor, 𝗕𝗿𝗄𝗆, did a whole video at this place. He did a whole cross-dressing as a maid for a day video, and I was so excited when he did that video, actually, because again, I really love this place. It's like one of my niche underrated maid cafes that I go to literally every single time I go to Japan. So otokonoko, yeah, otokonoko cafe, pretty much. I've seen that video. It actually was a really good video, I will say. He did a really good job representing like what the cafe is about and everything. But anyways, that's like one of my favorite niche ones. On that same street, there are so many other niche little cafes there as well. And even you have to go through the back streets of Akihabara. I would say avoid the at-home cafe, avoid the maid dreamings. Go explore. If you see one that has an aesthetic you really like, just pop in there and be like, hi, I want to experience this. There's even a VTuber maid cafe now in Akihabara that a lot of people don't know about. Well, it's more like a bar, and you can sit at a bar and you can talk to VTubers in like a little tablet that's on your table. I didn't get to experience it last time, but I'm gonna try to go this time and see if they'd be down to do like a little video kind of showcasing what they're about. I just gotta like email them and make sure like everything is okay to do. But yeah, the niche ones are always on the back streets of Akihabara, the niche good ones. Again, if you see something that just catches your eye and you like the aesthetic, you like the theming of it, because there's so many themed ones too. There's a Secret Society one, there's like a Menhera one, there's a Tsundere one, there's one that's like all like Jidaike, there's let me think. I know there's a cafe I think that speaks English as well. There's like traditional idol cafes. There's very traditional maid cafes as well. Like Cure Cafe is a really, really good one. And then of course there's also butler cafes or the male maid cafes. Again, I really recommend Swallowtail for that. But that's an Ikebukuro. So you do have to travel a little bit from Akihabara to go experience that. But yeah, Secret Society. I say Secret Society because oh god, let me just show you. Secret Society Maid Cafe because let's just say their aesthetic is a here it is. I have it. Their aesthetic is a yeah. It's actually right. It used to be right under New Type. Actually, this one used to be right under New Type. I remember one time I went to New Type and then I kept seeing the advertisement for this one. So then I like straight from New Type I went to this one because it was one floor below. And let's just say the decor is very accurate. Wow, yeah, those ones go hard. Yeah, they kind of do a Muscle Girl Maid Cafe, or is it that's just that one bar. I don't really. I'll be real with you. The Muscle Girl Cafe, the Muscle Girl bar, it's fun, but it's very expensive, and it's better to go with a group of friends. Yeah, most of it's just kind of expensive and very, very gimmicky. It's good for one time. Like once you experience it, you experienced it all. I'd rather you just watch like the live streams that they do, because they do have a Twitch channel and they stream from it like pretty much every night. Yeah, it's kind of mid in my opinion. Historically accurate? Maybe it may be historically accurate. You'll have to go on. I don't know if it's still open actually. ONG Red Alert Cafe. But yeah, Backstreet Akihabara are honestly the best place to find the best niche cafes. Don't go to, just avoid Maydream, avoid At Home Cafe. There's a whole street actually. They call it Hentai Street. I don't get why they call it Hentai Street. I think it's fucking cringe that they call it Hentai Street. But it's right next to the Akiba Zone building. And it's between the At Home Cafe building and the Akiba Zone building. There's a whole street where it's just a line of like girls who advertise like their maid cafes. Literally, if you see one that has an interesting outfit or you like their aesthetic, just go up to them, be like, I want to experience this, and then they'll come and take you and they'll explain like the system to you. Just do be wary. Most of them do speak Japanese. They probably won't what do you call it, sign up too much. Yeah, or not sign up too much. They won't what do you call it, they won't talk to you too much in English. But most of the places in Akihabara, they do have like I think English menus. Just gotta be on the lookout for that. I mean the old school Edo Guro aesthetics. Alrighty, but yeah, it's a little bit about maid cafes. How do I get a hot Latina JF? You gotta be able to handle the chancla. Can you handle that? Most people can't. Most people can't. So unless you know you can handle that, good luck getting one. What makes you decide to pursue IRL activities such as vlogging? I actually used to do vlogs when I was early in my college years. I used to do convention vlogs actually. Long since deleted from the internet. But yeah, I used to vlog around my convention adventures and documenting like my idol activities and everything like that. So I kind of already had the skill from that previous experience, and now I'm just applying it to VTubing. So yeah. Yeah. Advertising never sounded so keen. Did you come from the billboard? I can't wait for my question to be answered. Oh, I hope it's in here. Alrighty, let's keep going. If you knew how to cook Peruvian food and somehow you got a Japanese nationality and have the money to invest in a place and business in Japan, would you open up a Peruvian restaurant in Japan? Yes. Yes, I thought you were 21. No, I'm forever 18. Teehee, what are you talking about? I'm totally not over the age of 18. I'm totally not, I'm totally not 8 years over the age of 18. No, what are you talking about? You're silly. You're so silly. I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, I would actually open up my own Peruvian restaurant in Japan. I think that would be like a really, really fun thing to do. My aunt and my family, they all have cookbooks and recipes that they've, you know, saved over the years. I think it would be really fun to, you know, open something up like that. Because there are Peruvian restaurants, but they're very, like, fancy frou-frou type of like, the food is good. I'll be real with you. The food is very good at these fancy frou-frou Peruvian restaurants. But there's not a Peruvian restaurant over there that has, like, Peruvian soul to it. Like, I'm talking like I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed if I step into this establishment. Like I'm getting the Peruvian stare down. There's like a dog with a lemon collar, like sitting at the front of the restaurant type of place. Okay, I want that vibe. There's not a place like that over there. It's all fancy frou-frou, all in the very fancy rich parts of Japan. And I really would, I want a casual place. I want a casual Peruvian place. So if I ever, like, you know, had that all set up for me, I would love to open up a casual Peruvian restaurant over there. Is there a Peruvian place in Japan, or is it? No, there are Peruvian places over there. I went to one of them. One of them is near Tokyo Station, in an office building. Oh my god, it was so good. I'll be real with you. That was like really, really good. But again, it felt like I went dressed in J fashion, and I felt really out of place because everyone else was like dressed really fancy. I think Latinos are going to understand what you're referring to. Yep. But yeah, I would open up a Peruvian restaurant, pretty much. If you had to choose between a lawyer or being a computer engineer programmer, what would you choose? Probably a lawyer, because the computer science demand is at an all-time low, because so many people thought, wow, if I become a computer science major, I'm gonna be so rich, because they're always in demand. There's always companies wanting them. Now there's way too many people who went into computer science and engineering and programming. Oh shit, sorry. And now the market is very, very saturated, and you can't get a proper job now. So being a lawyer would be a lot smarter, because at least you're guaranteed to always have, you know, people needing your services, no matter the demand. So yeah, I would choose being a lawyer. I just want to get paid more. For a computer engineer, good luck getting paid more. Their wages are horrible now. Being a lawyer, oh yeah, you could definitely get paid a lot. You'll get paid a lot no matter what. No matter what you do as a lawyer, you will get paid. But computer engineer, it's an oversaturated market. You'll never get the pay. You'll never get the same pay as someone got like maybe 5-10 years ago. It's fucking over. That sector is fucking done. It's done. Tia being in college and web. Okay, web dev is a little bit different though. There's always gonna be people who need websites and are too lazy to learn how to make websites themselves. So web development, that's actually one of the really good, sectors of computer science to be in. So you're doing the right thing, I think. You're doing the right thing. Cause yeah, there's always people who want to hire people for making a website. So Mike's Tuta is the funniest pushpins and cartoon gameplay video. I hope you see them one day. I've never heard of that, but thank you for sharing. Look up brand to use for body wash. Anything from Lush. Lush is so good. I love Lush. Good afternoon, Madness. Welcome in. But yeah, you should buy things from Lush. Lush is very good. Okay, we got mucho texto. Mucho texto. Let's read this big mucho texto. Hi, Nyaru, do you like cranberry sauce? I like cranberry sauce. I put on everything. I put my ham and turkey on my stuffing, on my gravy, in the mashed potatoes, and my corn, and my green beans, and my mac and cheese, and my stuffing on my potato salad. And not the canned stuff either. I'll tell you, like the fresh kind of stuff that's made with real cranberries. You know, the cranberry. You know, they pick from the things in the water or something. You know, the ocean spray commercials. And did you know, in those ocean spray commercials, there might be spiders crawling like all over those actors? Because spiders love to live on cranberries. Like they live very, like they thrive in those cranberry barrels. Yeah, so if you ever eat cranberries, just know a spider probably poo-pooed or pee-peed on it. And touched it. Those are just water, man. That's so cool. I like imagining working on the cranberry farm. You could wear the silly overalls and from the water, and all day you're just walking around. How fun! I don't think it would be fun because I don't want to be I don't want spiders. They're natural. Yeah, they're natural pesticides, but they do get fast enough to where they do crawl up on like the farmers and bite them a lot. So a lot of cranberry farmers tend to get like a lot of spider bites. Spider flavoring. But I do like cranberries either way. I love cranberries. Alrighty, I think that's round 1 questions. Let's see if we can get a round 2 of questions in here. Let's see. Okay, let's delete these questions. So real quick. Dang, y'all kept sending to the wave box. I was hoping you guys would do it through the other thing. Okay. Save, and then let's see. Do that one, and then go here. And then do that one, and then do that one, and then do this one. And then we'll do this one. And then that one, and then one more refresh, and then we'll see. Okay, I think we're good. All right, round 2, let's do it. Round 2, fight 2. Okay, round 2 of questions. Let's do it. How do you deal with being a public figure? Some people say public figures have responsibility to say or do certain things. How do you feel about that? And think about it. I think there's a healthy balance of just being responsible online and knowing how to do PR, but while still being yourself. Because I definitely don't like it when people, like, when they become public figures and then they completely just, like, kind of wipe who they are as a person, or, like, change their beliefs to fit the masses or whatever. It's just simply as you don't need to voice every single opinion you have on every single issue or everything that's going on in the world. You're not obligated to do that. So because of that, I actually don't feel a lot of pressure to be a public figure, because I know how to navigate it to where it, you know, can help me more than the average VTuber who thinks that they need to speak on everything. So I don't feel a responsibility to have to say or do certain things. The only thing I believe in is if a kid is watching me, I try not to, like, you know, do inappropriate things, talk about inappropriate things, cuss, anything like that. That's the only time when I say my responsibility to say or do things comes in, is when there's actual children around me, and the last thing I want is to be a bad influence on them. But other than that, I just simply shut up and just keep my opinions to myself. And if I don't want to do a certain thing, I simply just don't bring it up and no one ever asks about it. You can have opinions on it, but you don't have to share them. Exactly. But yeah, I don't really feel pressure about it, because it's all about finding balance and figuring and learning to just keep your mouth shut when you need to. Yeah. Recently, a streamer I watched did something I really don't approve of. You're free to do so, so I'm not suggesting otherwise. However, should I stop watching or supporting them, or am I too sensitive? I don't know, it could be either way. It really depends, because, like, I don't have context about what they did. If it's something like, I don't like the game that they played, I don't like the music that they're singing, I don't like this thing that they like, I think that is being a little too sensitive. But if they're doing an action like, you know, they collab with a person I don't like, they I also think that's petty too. Collabing with people you just don't like you can't control who they interact with at the end of the day. But if it is something like, you know, they said something regarding like, you know, maybe something personal to you, like, I don't know, religion or maybe politics or something like that, I can understand it to a point, but I don't, I just feel like I don't have enough context to even give you like a proper answer. But for me, it's like a lot of the things that people get mad about for like VTubers, for example, like boyfriend shit, like if they admit they have a boyfriend, that's fine. You could choose to like not watch them anymore. I think it's stupid, but it's not my decision to make at the end of the day. Yeah, I wish I had more context. I really wish I had more context for you or something. So yeah, I don't know. It really depends on how severe it is or like how it personally really affected you. So I think if you could provide more context before the end of stream, I'm happy to like reevaluate it. But as far as that goes, like, I don't know, most of the things I feel people get upset about for their oshis, I find it to be really stupid and they're being sensitive about it. So I might not be the best person to ask about it either, just because I'm not jaded, but I just find a lot of things to not be a big deal, if that makes sense. I don't know. How many questions did I miss? No idea, actually. I don't know how many questions we've answered so far. But thank you for the question. I hope if you can provide more context before the end, I'm happy to reevaluate. How do you prepare your steaks? Dry rub most of the time, but I prefer liquid rubs because I think it just makes it a lot more juicy and keeps the moisture in. Also, what are your favorite cuts of steak? Like ribeye, New York strip, tomahawk. I like a New York strip. New York strip is nice. It depends if that goes against your moral compass or how important it is to ask her. Oshi has a BFF, so he got angry. Onya. Yes, you see, I find that to be fucking stupid. But again, it's not, if you listen to my opinion and think you're being stupid, like, you shouldn't let a random anime woman on the internet devalue how you feel. I think at the end of the day, it's your decision. But yeah, I like a New York strip steak. I like it prepared in a dry rub, but I prefer liquid rubs. And how do I prepare and season them? So I get like this little liquid rub bag that I get at the grocery store. And they have like really good flavors, and I just put it in the bag and like let's marinate like for a couple hours, especially. And then like in the last hour I put it in the freezer, or like the last 30 minutes I put it in for 30 minutes. I put the liquid bag with the steak in it in the freezer for like 30 minutes, so that way it could be easier to like, I guess, like make like little cuts or whatever. Depends on how I want my steak that day too, because I may want it cut or uncut. I'm not too sure. Like I do like a shabu shabu type of cut. But if I don't cut it, then I just plop it on and then just let it cook. Yeah, that's how I prepare it. If not, I just put all the seasonings I have in my thing. My favorite seasoning combination is salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That's it. I'm very, but I also do like this new seasoning that I got. It's like Japanese yakiniku barbecue seasoning, and it's super good actually. It was very, very flavorful. Okay. What advice do you give to someone who's begins dieting as soon as Thanksgiving leftovers are done? For reference, I've been wearing myself back into my keto diet, no sugary drinks, no chocolate candy, etc. I need to lace on keto for off-kind next year, but I don't want to totally devote myself to tasting meals. Where would I go to learn where would I go to learn how to cook healthy stuff? And are there any websites you would recommend in addition to YouTube? Okay, so I've done keto before, and the big key is don't force yourself to eat things you don't like. And with that said, you should also learn how to make your favorite foods in keto style. So like literally, it could just be as simple as how to make a burger, keto style. How to make pizza, keto style. And especially when you're baking things, it's gonna involve a lot of almond flour, so you gotta learn how to like bake with almond flour. However, literally just making your favorite foods in a healthier way was my number one success to being on keto. So like I said, let's use a burger for example. With a burger, you know, you can have the bun of the burger. So like for example, you go to like Five Guys, you can ask for a lettuce bun substitute. What's keto? Basically, it's a diet where you don't do any sugary drinks or no sugar or carbs. Strict no sugar or carbs diet. I've successfully done it a couple of times. I just never really like kept up with it because it is something you do have to keep up with, or you will gain the weight fast again. But yeah, just simply X food I like keto style. It's simple as. And some things are gonna taste like kind of nasty. I'll be real with you. There's some foods that I tried making, that it's just kind of nasty. Another good tip I have for you, if you're one that really likes rice in there, because like I love rice. I love making fried rices. Do a little bit of like regular rice, like a half a cup of rice. The rest of the rice needs to be seasoned cauliflower rice. You can find seasoned cauliflower rice at Whole Foods and most of your grocery stores, but it has to be like the frozen type, so it's already pre-prepared and pre-seasoned. Literally, I do not taste the difference. I don't taste the difference. But yeah, just don't force yourself to make meals that you obviously don't like. Eat all the foods that you love, but do it in a more keto mindset. Do it in a keto style, in a keto way. That's what really, really helped me. I don't really have any good websites or like YouTube to recommend to you because I didn't look up. Literally, all I did was just look up like how to make pizza, keto style. How to make burgers, keto style. How to do tacos, keto style. How to make XYZ, keto style. That's all I did. There's also replacement sweeteners. I recommend the monk fruit sweeteners. Literally makes it taste exactly like sugar, or like a sugary product, but what do you call it? It's not sugar. It's just a fruit thing. Keto short for ketosis was actually cutting carbs from your diet. Yep, it is cutting carbs from your diet. And then if you do want sweet treats though, it's okay to have one every now and then. But there are keto ice creams out there. And I will say some of them are pretty good. Some of the keto ice creams are really, really good. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Because I think that it is. Yeah, sure, why not? A friend of mine recommended the anime movie Tokyo Godfathers to watch this Christmas. Is it a good Christmas movie? It's not really I mean, it is a Christmas movie per se because it does take place during Christmas. It's kind of like a Die Hard situation, but it is very, very mature rated, I'd say. There's definitely, I would say look up like the, dare I say, the trigger warnings for it. Yeah, you may need to look that up just in case. Holo Top keto ice cream, I believe. No, there's even more. There's way more keto ice creams now than just Holo Top. That's just one of them. But just trying around the different ice creams, seeing what you like, is like the best. Anyways, we're moving on from that question. Christmas time. If I don't know if I want to watch a sad movie for Christmas at that time of year. I was kind of about to, yeah, don't ask why. Thanking you in advance. I'm not gonna ask you why. I had no reason to. But pretty much, no. If you don't want to watch a sad Christmas movie, I wouldn't recommend it. To get a chant, is it really that expensive? I don't know why, but the brain words in my head tells me I should go for one of the comic kits, so my mind is at least 5K or a weekish. Just found out you could get a round trip for like 2.5 on my original budget seemed like too much. Am I exaggerating? For a first time trip, and especially if you're going to Comic Cat, I would actually say 5K is actually a really, really good budget. Because at Comic Cat, you're definitely gonna spend a lot of money. It's not because like it's expensive to enter. It's just there's gonna be so much crap you're gonna want to get. I'll be real with you. There's gonna be so much crap you want to get. So just prepare like that cushion money just in case you find so much crap you want to buy. But aside from like, you know, getting food, your lodging, there's so many cheap options over there. A lot of people think that Japan is like super expensive to go to, or you need to be expensive, or you need to, or it's like unattainable because of the cost or anything. It's very, and nowadays I feel like it's super easy for people on a budget to go to Japan, and that's the reason kind of why also it's been kind of declining in quality as well, because a lot of the cheap Florida boomer types are going to Japan and bringing like their cheapo attitudes over there. But honestly, for a first trip budget, 5K, especially for your flight, your hotel, your merch spending, your food, that's not that bad of a budget. I'll be real with you. I spent more. Not that bad. Don't rush it too much. Hope I can get permission to draw you. You don't have to get permission from me. No one needs permission to draw me. If that was your question for the thing, yeah, you don't need permission. I have my references up on Twitter. It's not really a thing to like ask about. Just people just kind of do it in VTubing. Yeah, you don't need to ask. What would you do if you're trying to stop an addiction? Simply stop. But also probably get actual medical help to do it. It's not really smart to have an addiction, like to completely cold cut turkey an addiction without any medical assistance. Do go. Can I get a permission to commission a plushie? No! You need to buy my IP. You gotta buy my IP. You need to buy my IP specifically. And if you don't, I'm gonna make a mass harassment campaign against you. Anyways. Simply tell the addiction no. Really haven't yet your comment in the works. Yeah! Yippee, thank you! But yeah, TLER, no, unironically, if you do want to unironically stop an addiction, and especially if it's something substance-based, because I don't know what kind of addiction you have. You didn't give me context. You guys gotta give me context to these questions, otherwise I can't answer these properly. But if it's a substance-based addiction, you need to do it under medical supervision. Because the moment you start cutting that out, the first 24 to 48 hours of cutting that substance out is gonna be literal fucking hell for you. It's hell on earth. Some people even die from, you know, trying to recover from their addictions. Go to rehab and get a therapist. Going to church also helps recover from addictions. It did for me. See? But again, I don't know if they're talking about like a substance addiction or like, I don't know, like a gacha addiction or like gambling addiction, because there's so many kind of addictions out there. So it's really hard to answer. If you can give me more context by the end, I'm happy to answer. Just being born in a country other than America, what countries would you on your list? Honestly, if I have to be really honest, I wouldn't want to be born in any other country. America's a really, despite the problems America has, it's one of the best fucking roles you can roll in any country in the world. It's one of the best. Freedom of speech, that can't be beat. Freedom to have guns, you know. I don't know. I really value being an American, and I'm very lucky to be an American. And a lot of people nowadays, they just aren't as either patriotic or as grateful or understanding what it's like to live outside of the United States under strict laws and strict rules and strict regimes as well. We're very lucky. We're very lucky to be in this country, and so many people take advantage of it, and not take advantage, but like they just don't understand the struggles that a lot of immigrants had to come through to get here. Illegal or legal, it's a struggle to get here. It's a dream for people to come here. So as much as I would want to pick like 2 other countries, I don't think those would get picked over being an American. Being an American is great. I'm really lucky to be here. We're all lucky to be here. Yeah, they really take it for granted. Canceled for actually liking a country. Yep, people have gotten canceled for being too patriotic and being too grateful for living in this amazing. Again, all countries have their problems. You can go to another country that, yeah, they may have this thing fixed that you may particularly care about, but you're gonna be dealing with so many other freaking issues. What about Peru? I love Peru, but I wouldn't. If my family could be chosen to be born somewhere else, they would also pick America. They wouldn't be born in Peru. Freedom to have your own faith. People in other countries give their lives for these kind of freedoms. Yep, exactly. So as much as I want to answer that, I would pick America. I would still want to be born in America. Are maid cafes worth it? Yes. I feel like they would either not live up to my expectation, or they would get me hooked. I think they're worth it, but you need to find a cafe that has your particular taste in mind. So like, for example, if you like a traditional type of maid cafe where they're super kawaii oogie, they're doing performances and everything, maid dreaming at home cafe is pretty nice. But again, if you want to fill up a niche or you like a certain thing, there's a cafe out there for that. If you go to At Home Maid Cafe expecting for, I don't know, like a cross-dressing boy to girl maid to come up to you, you're not gonna get that there. You really gotta take time to do the research on like what maid cafe you want to go to and all that, so that you get the best experience out of it possible. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's round 2. And then let's see. Okay, I got 2 more questions. 2 more questions from here, and then we'll answer the ones from what do you call it, from YouTube. 2 more questions. Okay. Is that all of them? Delete, and then we're gonna add these 2. Okay. So, okay, oh, this is the further context one. Thank you so much. Thank you for actually providing further context. Okay, so this is for the streamer one that we answered earlier. Adding further content, the streamer in question was found to be doing adult content on the side. I don't care they did the content so much that it was not disclosed openly. I don't like the style of I don't like that style of content, and the creator credit they keep and to the creator's credit, they keep the 2 types of content separated. I consume adult material, so I feel we're making a hypocrite of a grandstand to this issue. Honestly, I think I kind of feel you. I kind of feel you on that. I will give them credit at least that they did keep it separate. Like they are keeping that content separate, but eventually, if they're not responsible enough, that eventually it's gonna leak. One of them is gonna leak over to the other, you know? So I don't blame you if you stop supporting someone based off of like something like that. I think that's actually very valid. I think it's fine. You shouldn't feel too pressured to stay there because, you know, something that they do that really makes you uncomfortable. I personally would be uncomfortable, you know, because I'm not the type to like, you know, I'm a gooner. But, you know, if it's something I've been watching for a while and then all of a sudden I found out that they do porn, or like, you know, it's like finding out a friend does like, you know, OnlyFans on the side and you didn't know about it for this long. I can understand it making people uncomfortable, but at the same time, I don't know. It kind of can go either way. I wouldn't hold it against you if you didn't support them anymore. It's your decision at the end of the day. But again, I'm also the type where it's like, I also don't see it as a big deal for myself. I wouldn't really care. But that's just me. Don't let me influence you how you feel. If you very much feel uncomfortable by this, you have every right to stop supporting someone. It's not my decision to make. It's not the VTuber decision to make for you. It's up to you at the end of the day. Thank you for providing further context, by the way. That's actually the first time someone actually gave us further context for something, so thank you. Okay, last question from this one. Yeah, just because you don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that you're bad. Like, that's totally valid. There are people out there who just don't want to be exposed to that, and that's totally valid. How should I react to people causing drama in a VTuber community? I tend to keep to myself, but I get really upset when I see community members, especially long-time ones, cave into their biases, ignorance, and their emotions, and start drama between the members. It may be unreasonable. I just want everyone to get along. You know, maybe not give our favorite VTuber more headaches. So my big tip to you is stop believing there's a community. Once you let go of the notion that there is a VTuber community, you will be free from this. You will be free. You don't have to be part of a grand, big VTuber community or always interacting with a quote-unquote community to, you know, be a VTuber or to, you know, see all that stuff. I don't know. Stop trying to group everyone together. There's a problem, VTuber community. Yeah, I think it's the fact that you put everyone into one big collective, and that's what's stressing you out. If you just uninstall that community notion from you and just Like, just drop it. People really need to fucking drop that there's like everyone's part of the VTuber community. No, I am part of no VTuber community. And even then, the communities I am a part of, it's just very niche ones, like my friends or the Irium founding streamers. But I don't consider myself to be part of the VTuber community, and neither should you. You should just vibe and do whatever the fuck you want on your own. And I'm telling you, the moment you drop that mentality of VTuber community or like a big grand community or like anything like that, you will actually be free of this. Don't group people all together, because I don't, whatever you're seeing in terms of drama, I'm not represented by them. Why are you grouping me with them? You know? I don't identify with this at all. Drop the VTuber stuff. Drop the VTuber, or not, don't drop the VTuber stuff, but drop the VTuber community stuff. Learn to vibe on your own. Learn to like understand that just because one person is acting out does not represent the whole group of people. And trust me, you will thrive. Individualist perspective. Yep, pretty much. Just, you gotta drop it. People have to drop it. They need to drop this community bullshit. There's no such thing as a VTuber community. It's a medium. Alright, that's my hot take. So views could be said like species/race. No, we don't have to be identified by anything. We're just VTubers, that's it. But we're just streamers. That's it. It's like anything. Befriend who you like, avoid who you don't. Evaluate people individually. Remember, just because Nyaru did a stream or talk, that doesn't mean they are a group. Just because I did a stream with someone doesn't mean I'm like friends with anyone or like I'm part of like a big group or anything like that. But I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired of like people needing to force like the community label and like being said, like being burned up because they keep seeing drama in the community when all it really is you're just seeing an individual and you're putting a whole individual's responsibility on the whole community. Like that's not fair. That's not fair to people like me. That's not fair to all the other VTubers who actually do stay in their lane and stay fine. I always say VTuber culture is intend a community because they have so many dimensions. But everyone can agree on a few things like having a model and don't showing their face. Yeah, culture is better. Culture is like a better term. I don't know. I'm so angry now. I'm not angry. People really need to drop like this community bullshit. Okay, that is the last question I got from Wavebox. So, oh my god, the person just said not everyone is involved. Yeah, seriously, drop that. Drop that mentality. That's like the most toxic mentality you can have. You need to identify as a no, I just identify as Nyaru. I'm Nyaru. That's it. I don't identify as anything. Alrighty. Now for the YouTube questions. And the first question I have here is from Gasper, Sneed over Chuck. Or why Sneed over Chuck? Because yes. From Gasper again. Oh, wise VTuber of the stream, what is your wisdom? Just watching your 𝗠씨 stream is enough. That's all you need to do. You don't have to give subs. You don't have to like be the one giving the most to them. You don't have to give them the throne gifts. Just being there for them is enough. If someone told you to eat a dog for $100 million, would you do it? No. That's really disgusting. Please never ask me that again. Why are you so nice? Did God descend from the heavens and bless your birds? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Would you Shadow the Hedgehog prefer? So would Shadow the Hedgehog prefer Chinese or Korean food? I feel like I would prefer Korean food actually. I feel like Shadow would really love like Korean spicy fried chicken. What's my favorite fast food? I don't really eat fast food. But if I had to pick, I guess Wendy's. Wendy's is pretty okay. Favorite horror game? I don't really have like a favorite. I guess Dead by Daylight's fun. Would you say 2 random people or 5 cats? 5 cats, because people suck. Sorry to hear you haven't gotten many questions. I'm surprised. No, we actually got a lot of questions. I'm surprised. I'm actually quite surprised it took 2 hours. Jeez. I thought we weren't going to get anything, because I only had like maybe 10 questions. I ended up getting like double or tripled at the end. Jeez. What scent should I immerse my Nyaru in for accurate smell? The Gucci Bloom perfume. That's the perfume I wear. Ship maxing or good posture pills? Or shrimp maxing? Good posture pilled. I would pick good posture pilled. Would you choose flying to space or going to deep in the ocean? I feel like space would be more fun. Because the ocean, it gets scary. Have you considered playing more retro games for streams? Also testing the Q&A function. I have. I want to play Duke Nukem next year. So maybe we'll have a Duke Nukem stream. Do I like onions? No, I hate onions. I don't have a question. I just want to say I'm thankful for you even though Thanksgiving is already past. Oh, thank you so much. You have everything set up for the holidays, or you just have the prep work to do? Prep work. I still haven't put up my Christmas tree. I may do it this weekend. Maybe we'll do an earring stream where I put up my Christmas tree. Which video was the very first you've peed yourself, and where can I find it? I won't answer that. You gotta find it yourself. Were you able to take 𝗕𝗁 to child leftovers home? I was not able to, actually. No one was able to take their leftovers home at the restaurant. Also, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving too! Oh my god, dude, Nukem stream would be amazing. You're scared of the ocean more in space. Space is far more bigger than the ocean. But the ocean has creatures. Unconfirmed, known, well, creatures that are also unknown, but we know they exist. And I don't want to see that. Some of those creatures can look really nasty. Can we get a steamed ham stream? Aurora Borealis? Is cereal a soup? Yes and no? Probably yeah. What is the maximum airspeed of an unladen swallow? About 350. Favorite gun or a gun company? I've been liking Smith & Wesson in general recently. A lot of their guns are pretty nice. I'd say I don't know if they're like beginner friendly per se, but definitely the few guns I felt comfortable holding the most. Like they feel good in the hand. I don't know if that makes sense. Because like there's some where they make it like super heavy or like way too light. I feel like Smith & Wesson has found like a really good balance between both, if that makes sense. But it also depends on the gun that's like that I can either rent out or like, you know, shit like that. It depends. But most of the guns I've held from Smith & Wesson, they've been like the perfect one for my hand. Like it feels good in my hand, feels natural. I don't know if that makes sense. Stalker string win! I don't think the way box sent the question. Oh, probably because you put the word stalker in there. That's probably why. Yeah, it has a really sensitive filter, so like things like that may get blocked sometimes. I don't know if I'll play stalker. Maybe we'll save it for Halloween. Haven't decided yet. Haven't decided. But it is on my list. On this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes. Can I see it? No. No. All right, and I think that's it for Q&A, everyone. I think that's it. Yippee! I think we did it. We did all the Q&A. Did we do all the Q&A questions? Small woman hands. Yes, I have small woman hands. We did it. We actually did all the Q&A questions. We did all of them. Yippee! Alrighty, chat. I made such good timing. I made really, really good timing. Yay! Alrighty, chat. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to our monthly Q&A. I didn't get to talk about it a little bit in the beginning, but next month will actually be the very last monthly Q&A we will ever do here on my channel. Well, not my channel, but like, you know, we're gonna stop doing the monthly Q&A segments because we are going to be doing them quarterly now, because I've gotten a lot of feedback this past year saying that everyone felt kind of overwhelmed having to come up with new questions every month. So I thought instead of doing them every month, we'll do it every 4 months, and we'll see how that works for next year. So yeah, next month will be the very last monthly Q&A we'll be doing. So please be sure to send in any last like questions or anything like that. The wait box is always open. It is always open. So please be sure to submit new questions or anything like that. I usually do delete all the questions from here. I say some in a little special folder, but I do delete all the questions from the wave box so that I can make sure I know it's organized and everything. So if you want to send questions for next month or anytime, you can ask it there. I'll also probably do it on YouTube again so we can use this little Q&A function as well. But other than that, yeah. Want to let y'all know. Ooh, she hates the weight. That's pretty Yes. Oh wait, did I? Yes, you were the first one, Jaeger. You were the first one of today, actually. You are our first question of the day. The prize that you got the first one. But as I say every time, no, but thank you. So yeah, next year we're gonna be doing a quarterly Q&A instead of monthly Q&As, so that way you guys can not feel it's overwhelmed by coming up with questions. Alrighty, and that's pretty much it. Alright, so next stream we have scheduled, chat. Next stream for us is going to be the shopping for Operation Santa. And like I said, we already have our letter picked out, our Weeaboo Kid letter, and I'm so excited to be shopping for them. Even though they have kind of bad taste in anime, I was a kid who always wanted to get anime merch for Christmas, and I did get anime merch, but it was also very hard to shop for me. And I want this kid to feel so spoiled and so good. I'll be opening up a tipping jar for you guys to donate any sort of amount to the for the budget. So feel free. I think I have $100 budget right now on my end, but if you guys would like to donate more, thanks Richie, thank you so much, $2, Winston, thank you. If you guys want to donate more, I'll be having a special link open for you guys to donate some extra funds to. Yeah. Alrighty, and that is pretty much it for now. So I'm gonna raise you guys into the next waiting room, so you guys can get hyped for it. But that'll also be a dual stream on Twitch and YouTube, so please come by for that. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. おつにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃfor now. Bye bye.